you can train, but you know, officers have to be able to follow that training and put it into practice. And JR, did you want to comment? Are you familiar enough with that? Did you have anything else to add there? Yeah. JR's in charge of that training now.
The governor's exactly right. We've got 24 hours of mandatory training, includes a mandatory duty to intervene. But we can do all the training, but unless our officers follow that training, then it's all for naught.
To follow with that, is there a possibility that these officers will be charged criminally?
That is up to the prosecuting attorney. So obviously, whenever you're looking at investigations, I think everything would be on the table as far as the result of that investigation by the state police, but also any charging decision by the prosecuting attorney.
You started your comments referring to a gang violence task force. Does that still exist?
Yes, it does. Yep,
Working.
It's still in operation. That cooperation is there, both the federal participation, but also through state police and through our Department of Corrections, all working together in a task force.
The 17 shootings the previous weekend, have we determined that that was a small group of people that were involved in that? And how many would you say that were involved in all those shootings?
Well, it is a small number of people that would have been involved in those shootings. We're looking at the background of the individuals responsible. Some of that is still under investigation, but the quick action of law enforcement really resulted in their apprehension, and that stopped the shooting. And that's the most important thing, to assure the public that the shooting did stop because of the quick response of law enforcement. Bill, do you have anything to add to that?
As you know, the state police, we were assigned 6 of those investigations. We have not charged anyone. It's still ongoing. We're waiting for ballistic evidence back. I know Little Rock has charged the suspect with the Valero shooting and another shooting, but we're all working together, all 3 agencies, to combine our evidence and then determine what additional charges are going to be filed. But our 6 right now are still ongoing. 2 of our victims were shot and required surgery, one at UAMS and the other one at St. Vincent's.
We determined if that was family related, domestic, or possibly gang related. Have we determined any?
At this time, no clear motive. It appears that a lot of it is random, just random shooting.
So have y'all decided to actually approach this as a mental health issue? Is there, because most normal people, what I consider normal, would not go around shooting 17 people.
That's correct. You know, we'll explore all avenues on what the cause was, whether it involved drugs or any other thing, but it's too early to say right now without being positive about, you know, the cause of these shootings.
What about that shooting this past Friday? It's like the Wild West on President Clinton Avenue. You've got 2 people gunning for each other at 3:30 in the afternoon.
Right. I'm not familiar with the details on that. I know we had another shooting on Interstate 30 in Scott Hamilton Saturday, I believe. We think it was a road rage in that incident. It wasn't related. But as far as the one down in President Clinton Avenue, I would refer you to the Little Rock Police Department because I don't know all the details on that shooting.
I believe we have a question remotely. Hearing nothing. Anything else? All right.
Do you have the ratio for how many parole officers to parolees right now?
Solomon?
For our regular parole, we're about 80 to 1. We cap intensive supervision at half that, so no more than 40 offenders to every 1 ISP officer we have.
Thank each of you for being here today. Have a good afternoon.